Namaste. My name is Jazz. I am from India and I run an organization called the Diabestes Foundation. So, a little background about India. We have over 180,000 registered type 1 diabetics under the age of 15, and way too many more unregistered cases. 70% of that population resides in rural India, in the villages, in the interior parts of India, where access to normal medicine and a GP is also lacking. One of the key concerns we have, and which has come out repeatedly, is that access to insulin is a problem. Yes, it is still a problem in India, but now we do have a lot of organizations supporting, like Life for a Child, like Diabetes India, RSSDI. So, access to insulin is getting better. However, what is still lacking the most in India, in my opinion, is access to quality type 1 diabetes education. I can say out of personal experience, I was diagnosed when I was 13. I went to a fancy private hospital, but I was not given the education that I have today. It was all self researched over the years. So you can give a child a vial of free insulin, but if the child does not know what to do with that insulin, it is as pointless as not having insulin at all. And we have seen so many cases over the year when we do counseling with children. A 19-year-old girl, for example, came from a rural village in Gujarat. She was in DKA every single month. And when we talked to her, when we asked her, what's happening? Are you not taking your insulin? And she's like, no, I am taking my insulin every day. She was just taking bolus. She wasn't taking her basal insulin at all because she did not know that there were two types of insulin. And we find this on and on again. Kids do not know carb counting. They don't know what a glucagon injection is. They don't know what hypoglycemia, what are the consequences of it. What is a basal insulin? What is a bolus insulin? What is the correct injection technique? We see children with lipohypertrophy on and on because they're injecting at the same spot. I always think the type 1 diabetes is like a table. And the four legs of the table is insulin, monitoring, exercise, and diet. But the tabletop that connects all four is education. Because of the population in India, our doctors are overburdened by lots of patients on a day to day basis. So we don't have comprehensive type 1 diabetic clinics, which explain, sit you down, and talk you through everything. So, what Diabestes has done is started something called Project Kiran. If I can have that one slide, please. Where Kiran in Hindi means light. And the idea of this project is to create unique content, type 1 diabetes education in different forms and mediums. Because what we also understand is that type 1 diabetes, children learn differently. Some child might be a kinesthetic learner, some child might be a visual learner, some child might learn better by doing. So we've created games, posters, pocketbooks, logbooks, in association with our knowledge partners from all over the world. So we've partnered with some of the best minds in type 1 education, the Cedric Cedar program from Royal Surrey, NHS, Udan, DiaCare India, some really, really good education platforms from around the world to create this unique content. It's translated into regional languages, and now we're partnering with industry to sort of spread this so that every child in India can have type 1 education. So the hope is that with Project Kiran, we can not only shed some light onto type 1 diabetes education, but really give a holistic treatment of management. It's not just insulin. And that's what we found is the biggest concern in India. So if you do want to reach out with some education that you've created that you think may help the kids here in India, the families in India, let's reach out, let's work together and create this fun, colorful material so that kids even want to learn. It's not a boring sort of a lecture. And just really make sure that education is strong so that the rest of their management can be strong. Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity.